You want chips and salsa?
Not me, nothing to do.
No. You want the salsa? It's better. It's a little spicy. No.
Oh, I thought there was people up there.
Where'd your soccer ball go?
I wasn't looking up there.
It went under the house. All I know is behind the Snapchat. I'm gonna go get it.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, yes, thank you too. But I was talking to somebody on here. Somebody put up a thing to send money to PayPal.
Oh, cool.
That's Dave Lowe, I think.
Oh, Dave. What's up, Dave? Oh, David. Oh, David.
Oh, really? Oh, good.
Sorry, no, the puppy's hurt.
Hey, Deborah.
Crazy right now.
No, I wrote some.
You're getting bigger too. Bigger too. You're getting bigger too. You look like, no, so I'm just gonna start eating wasn't she doing that before? She was, but it's like a little lot more.
Oh, where's she? Yeah, I was saying, got a Gallagher act?
You still like.
No, not really.
Oh, because I'm gonna say. Huh? Yeah.
How come my picture looks funny? What's going on here? What's it? I got a weird distortion in my picture here. I don't know what. I don't remember pushing that button.
Probably the 5G. Or 4G we got.
Is the band first or the music or the studio?
I don't know.
I was going to touch it, but I'm not going to touch your phone.
Well, but look at how the.
Can you squish it
Look
by
up.
doing this?
Well, I can zoom, right?
Up there you go. Now does it take the distortion out then?
I didn't realize they reset it. I left early last night.
Because it did look funky. I
Look
saw
at that.
it.
Look how big that thing. Look how squished it is.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on there?
I wonder if it looks like that to the people who are watching.
I'm sure it does.
Well, they would tell us. I think we got to watch that stream.
Well, but why is it doing it? I mean,
I don't know.
I don't went to bed.
Oh,
oh, there's
that
back to
looks
normal.
normal.
What the hell was that about? I don't know.
No, I'm like literally like on top of the They're like behind it.
Very north.
But I never really used them to anyway.
Hello, everybody. Oh, we got 12 people watching already. We got one actress here already.
It bothers me today.
saw that last year. I haven't seen it once. In Bombay Beach, they used to have 7.
Dabs, ice water, and that's smoke guy.
I can't even like smoke. I was like sometimes when it's hot, like it's too hot to smoke. Even if your body's like, hey, I really like drinking coffee all day. I can't drink coffee. Well, right now gas is so bad in California. If I had
Sorry, folks.
I'll point this way. It doesn't work with
Sorry, folks. I don't know why reception's bad tonight. Why is Starlink not working? Are we on Starlink?
No, I don't want you on that chair. On this one. Thank you.
What's wrong?
You all know that this will be an evening of very eclectic, unique music. In between comedy acts by an upcoming world-class comedian. And so we're going to go back and forth, I think, as the band and the comedian likes it. Meanwhile, while we wait, we do have comedy here sometimes. I remember many years we had this thing where you are a slabber if. Who remembers that?
Your dog has a license.
Yes, that's our favorite, which is you are a slabber if your dog has a license but you don't. Okay.
You really know you're a slabber if you know your dog's family streets.
That's so true without paying for the DNA on Amazon, the DNA test, just by genealogy.
Let's hope it's ready to work now.
You just lose your turn.
That's right. I have no further comment on that. And then what else do we have? Oh yes, you are a slobber if you think weed is a vitamin, right? Mm-hmm. You are a slobber if you if your house is made from pellets, but your heart is made of gold. So we have a whole bunch of Martians here today from Mars College, Bombay Beach, but really from all over the place. Martians come from everywhere. So I was thinking we should try this for Martians while you guys get ready here. So you are a Martian. I was thinking, okay, you are a Martian if you have a license, but your vehicle only has one wheel, right? Okay. You are, let me think about this. What else do we have? I was thinking about this driving. You are a Martian if you go to Burning Man or have been to Burning Man and then you think you're tough, you know how to rough it. You do not, okay? You do not, no. If you want to know about that, come here in the summer and live without even as much as a USB operated fan. Yeah. And then here's one for you to do. You are a Martian if your house is made from pellet racks and No, 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 no. The house has already been settled. The house is from pellet racks, okay? And then something else, something else to counter that. But your heart or your car or your spirit or your dreams, you know? Anybody? Okay, I'll give you some time. We'll revisit that in the intermission, okay? Are you guys ready? Woohoo! Not yet? Fearless leader Lindsay is getting ready. Okay. Okay. And we have an amazing instrument here called the omnichord. I know a lot of people in Slab City would love to see this. Maybe later you can lift it up and show it to us. Yeah. All right, an additional player just made it on the stage. As the evening progresses, this is kind of a theme here. Sometimes we have more people on stage, many times, than in the audience. We had amazing nights here during like windstorms and the rare rainstorms where nobody was in the audience, but the hardcore musicians would play on stage anyways. I remember many of those. All right, shall I transition into the German introduction? Okay. Let's see. All right, I will wait for Lindsay and then we'll do the little German thing and you guys can rock on.
Oh my God. Oh, thank you so much. I was looking all over for it. Didn't know where it would be. Okay. Hi, everyone. My name's Lolly Goodwoman. Hi. Sorry I'm late. I have an issue with chronic lateness and an overactive appetite for sex and marijuana. Yeah, anybody else? Yeah, I'm good. Andra said that thing about if weed is a vitamin. Maybe I'm a slabber. Oh God, this is twisted. All right. It's not really my thing. I just feel more confident with it on, yeah? Check 1, 2.
The podcast.
Stage Fright. We're the band that's afraid to perform. Again, my name's Lolly. I'm afraid to perform. I'm not a real person. Everything I say on stage is real, except for my hair and my name, my accent. Oh, thank God. All right, we're going to have a good time tonight. What's up, Slab City? Yeah, y'all sound good. I hear you in the back. Hi. Y'all sound like cats in heat. I like it. All right, well, this is a little song about where we're from, a town called Wonder Valley. It's deep into the Mojave Desert, the high desert. I like coming here. It's the one place harder to live than there. Pretty hot in Wonder Valley. About 92 today in Wonder Valley. What was it here? Sonar, you made it. I'm giving it for Sonar on thumb piano. Amazing. Oh, there's no thunder like a Wonder Valley thunder, 'cause a Wonder Valley give it up for our gay cowboy over here. Woo! Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I got cover, I got shade on undercover, and I'll get under the covers with you.
Yeah, it seems like it's working now.
Like a wonder valley lover, not just any other lover will do. 'Cause I got thunder like a wonder valley thunder, and a wonder valley thunder don't stop. Well, I got summer like a wonder valley summer, and a wonder valley summer starts in March. But I need a lover like a Wonder Valley lover, 'cause a Wonder Valley lover don't stop, don't stop, don't. Oh, anybody up here have stage fright? Yeah? Anybody kind of afraid to perform? Who said yes? Who said yes? Who said yes? Oh, great, you're hiding. That's perfect. Please come on stage, please. Come on. Yay! Come on up here. What's your name? All right, Dante, you're on this right here. You're on the strip. Ready? Go for it. Touch it. Yes, keep going. Oh, yeah, Dante, you got it. Here comes the chord change, ready? Here we go. Well, I've got money and the weather is so sunny, and it'd be a little sunnier with you. And I'll spend my money on a Wonder Valley honey, not just any other honey will do. 'Cause I got thunder like a Wonder Valley thunder, and a Wonder Valley thunder don't stop. Well, I got a summer like a Wonder Valley summer, and a Wonder Valley summer don't stop. Oh, but I need a lover like a Wonder Valley lover, 'cause a Wonder Valley lover don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, Dante. Oh yeah! All right, you got it. Oh, get your nose in it, you know? Yeah, get it. Oh, Dante! Oh, yes! You're so good at this, man! Oh, my God! All right, I'm there! Slow down! Oh, my God, slow down! Oh, God, don't touch me! Thank you. I'm not sure you really have stage fright, but thank you for playing with us. Give it up for Dante, everybody! I need a Wonder Valley. I need a Wonder Valley. I need a Wonder Valley lover like you. Thank you. Thank you so much. We're stage fright. Come on out, Slab City. Let's give him a howl. Let's give him a good howl. All right, settle down. We don't want them. We want their expectations to be too high. Well, does anyone in here speak Spanish?
No.
Cool, me neither. Oh, but I'm in love with someone who does. You know. I have a lot of crushes. Anyway, I have a muse. Does anyone in here have a muse? Yeah? Someone who inspires you? Oh, yeah, you look like you have a muse there. You're lucky. You're a lucky guy. How nice. Did you make any art for your muse lately?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
What'd you make?
Poems.
You write some poems? Yeah. Oh, that's cute. Long ones or short ones? Do they rhyme?
Sometimes.
They rhyme?
Sometimes.
Well, then they're on their way to being a song, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah. This is a love song, anyway. Okay, this is a love song I wrote in Spanish, so no one here will understand it. So I'll do a little translation help for you, okay? It's called La Lengua del Amor, okay? And what that means is the tongue of love. All right, so the premise of the song is, I'm sorry, my darling, I can't sing to you in Spanish. I only speak the tongue of love. That's what it is. Okay. English, you used to sing it in Spanish anyway. Oh, I always said that dog should be in the band, right? Hi, doggies. My backup dancer. Give it up for my backup dancer. Bingo and Rufus.
Pretty good.
¿Quieres que cantara una canción en español? Pero solo se habla la lengua del amor.
That's cool.
La lengua del amor.
Yeah, and then you have the support there.
Yo solo hablo. La lengua del amor. Soy una gringa que no sabe expresarse. Oh, dancing, I love it. Pero contigo quiero arriesgarme. La lengua del amor. La lengua del amor. Yo solo hablo. La lengua del amor. Así que lo siento, mi musa, mi arte. Me río contigo, cantarte en español. Yo solo hablo mi diamante, el lenguaje de un amante. ¿Hablarías conmigo? La lengua del amor. La lengua del amor. La lengua del amor. Yo solo hablo. La lengua del amor. Well, thank you. Well, sonar. Oh, God, I didn't realize what that thumb piano can do. Can you turn that up? Yeah, great. I like that. Oh, wow. Okay, that was fun. What's next? Oh, weed. The song about weed. Oh, God. AJ, I left all of the weed buds in the Prius. Would you grab them? They're flat in the back seat. They're like little buds, and they have little stoned eyes. There's some pizzas. They're not the pizzas. They're the weeds. All right, thanks. While AJ is getting the weed thing, we're going to get ready, because after this song, I think, are we warm? Are we warm enough, Amy? Yeah, I feel a little warm. We'll get a little warmer with one more song, and then Amy is going to make us howl in laughter. And we're very excited for that. What a nice crowd y'all are. I like coming to places like this because they restore my faith in humanity. Sometimes, yeah, you're the best, clearly. Yeah, I like being around people who are the best, and they know that, and they're comfortable with that. That's fine.
There's other places like this.
I don't smoke cigarettes, but I will smoke another joint. I do think it's a vitamin. Yes. I have to smoke all of the weed I brought with me, so we are clear for the border checkpoint on the way back. Is that an issue? Does it?
You take the right before it.
Yeah.
And then you turn left and you go around the corner and they will not get you.
Okay, did you hear that? Or make a right, a left, and a right, and you're out. You don't even have to go through there. What's your name?
That's Mojo.
Oh yeah, that's a red flag actually. If you do that, they're like, uh-oh, you definitely have contraband. Don't give yourself away. Oh yeah. Okay, who likes to smoke weed? All right, right. If you like to smoke weed, please, just for one song, indulge me. Please be a little bud, okay? All right, this is a song called Catnip, and it's about our 3 favorite things, which are, oh, thank God, thank you. Someone in the band has a weed. Give it up for Hector on the flute, everybody, Hector. Hector, did you make that outfit? Your friend tie-dye did. I love friends like that. The mayor is here. Give it up for the mayor, everybody. Oh my God. Fighting fly just flew into my crotch area. All right, it's fine. That's what I love about this place. All right. Mayor, any new edicts, or what does the mayor do?
The bridge is down.
Oh. All right. Any good news?
The bridge is down, but it's a shortcut to get through the Border Patrol.
All right. Thank you to the mayor. That's why we voted for this mayor. All right. Everybody's got a catnip bud? Got one extra? How about for our friend in the orange shirt? Not you. Okay, how about Amy?
No, she said she did want it.
Okay. Convinced you. All right. Okay, this song is in C for catnip. All right, here we go. All right, so this song is about 3 of my favorite things: marijuana, masturbation, and sleeping. It's written by Leslie Mariah Andrews, who was an open mic star in Wonder Valley, and now she's moved on to Bullhead City, Arizona, to greener pastures. All right, there you go. Oh, good. I love seeing the buds on the couch in the audience. Y'all, that's so cute. All right, here we go. Oh, I like to smoke my catnip, 'cause it feels so good. Feels so good. Feels so good. Oh, I like to smoke my catnip, 'cause it feels so good. Feels so good to me. All right, here's a clapping part. Ready? Here we go. Catnip, catnip, cat, Great job, everyone. Wonderful audience participation. Okay, wait. For a moment, get off the couch here, little buds. Just come get off the couch for a little bit and have a star moment with me. Have a photo opportunity. Come on, you got it. Oh, yes, thank you. Make my dreams come true. Come on, Leosha, you got it. You got stage fright, but you got a weed bud. Put it in front of your face and no one will know it's you. Yes, in the back. Come on, my buddy's way in the fucking back there. Come on, you can get up here. Come make the stage picture. Come in front of me. Pretend we're in like a Busby Berkey movie, you know, with the synchronized swimmers, except it's y'all. Okay, yeah, you're doing it, yeah. Great, okay, yes, okay, love the energy. How are we looking, folks? Are we good? All right, we're ready for another verse? Okay, here we go. Oh, I like to take a cat now, 'cause it feels so good. Yeah, yeah. Feels so good. Feels so good. Oh, I like to take a cat now, 'cause it feels so good. Feels so good to me. All right, you got it, buds. Here we go. Catnip, catnip, cat cuddle, catnip, catnip, catnap, cat cuddle, catnip. Oh, but then sometimes you're all alone at home, you know. You're all alone at home, right? And I like to cat and cuddle when I'm all alone. Can you meow? Meow. Let your meows out. Try to freak the dogs out. Try. They don't care at all. Yeah, you know where you are in the food chain. All right, that's what we wanted. Thank you very much. All alone. Oh, this is the part where you're all home. Okay. Oh, I like to cat and cuddle when I'm all alone. All alone. Okay, we're calming the dogs down. We're calming you down now. Smoking your indica. All alone. We did for both of us. Oh, yes. I like to cat and cuddle when I'm all alone. All alone. At home. Hey, everybody, you know what? Go home, take a nap. You know, cat cuddle means masturbate, by the way. And smoke your catnip. Catnap, cat cuddle, catnip. Catnip, cat cuddle, catnip. Oh no, you smoked too much catnip. Oh no, you're a jazz cat now. Skibbidoo-wop, dibbidoo-bang. Whoop-oh, holy hang, hey! Oh, well, I remember you. That eye is pretty cool. And here, oh, crazy brain. And we're gonna find out that range. And you brown card coming next time. We're very excited. And we're taking that, yes. And you're a beautiful audience. And you're a beautiful audience. And you're a beautiful band. Shelby, you sound amazing on the violin. Give it for Shelby on the violin. Amazing. Okay, we'll be back. Will you stay? Promise? Because we want to play more for you. Okay, honest answer. I'll appreciate that. All right. Give it up for Amy coming next. All right. Thank you. We're stage fright. We'll be right back. Wow.
And thank you for the decibels. The slabbers are finally arriving. I can see the crowd growing, which is perfect timing. By the way, I do have some catnip left here for those who didn't get their catnip. What I don't understand is, so weed is vitamin W, I guess. Do we have vitamin A, B, vitamin C, D, we have vitamin E. Do we have vitamin F? And then all of a sudden we're going to jump to vitamin K. I don't know who did that. They need to go back to their alphabet. And today we're going to jump to vitamin W. Okay? So anybody come and help yourself. There's also white wine over there, right in the middle by the couch. Are you ready for our comedy act? Yes. Ooh. I don't think I have anything to say, Amy, that would give you justice. I will just let you take the stage, but this is a world famous, soon to be, going to be in Europe this summer, comedian, world-class comedian, Amy Brown Carver.
Oh, I have your dinner. I messaged you. Move your. That was fucking awesome.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Give it up one more time for Stage Fright. Amazing, right? You're gonna have Wonder Valley lovers stuck in your head for like the next 10 weeks. Yeah, I'm Amy, and I have been, something I've been wondering about lately is what if the apocalypse has already started? Like it's the end of the world and people are still going to work. I mean, not like us, but some people. They're sitting in traffic, they're getting Botox. Because like in the Bible and Revelation, the apocalypse is supposed to be like a big deal, right? It's supposed to really announce itself. There's supposed to be like the horsemen of the apocalypse and clouds part and rivers of blood, you know, the Antichrist and Jesus coming back. People are supposed to be posting on Instagram, like, gonna get raptured off to heaven, taking a social media break. Because if I've learned one thing, it's like, it doesn't matter if something good happens to you if you can't gloat on social media in front of people who don't have what you have. Like, it's not heaven if they're not live streaming it 24/7 in hell, right? So there's gotta be time for people to post. But what if in reality the rapture is actually, not the rapture, if the apocalypse is actually a lot slower? Like these death cults who are like, the end is nigh, like we're all, the end of the world is tomorrow. It's like, they're not wrong. It's just like the end of the world was yesterday and today and tomorrow. Like it's a whole world, right? It's gonna take a minute to wrap things up. Yeah, what if it's more like the party's going all night, but you choose when you want to leave. Like whatever you want to call it, that can be your apocalypse. You know? Like maybe the end is close enough. Like if we leave now, we'll get a jump on traffic. Yeah, I'm Amy. This is my first hour-long stand-up show, and this is actually the second time I've ever done it all the way through. Hi, guys. I really appreciate you all being here. I'm really thankful to Builder Bill and Andra for helping me set this up. It's a real privilege to be here. Last free place on earth.
Love you, Bill. Love you, Andra.
That's right. They're amazing. Yeah, and this show is called Eat, Pray, Cult because if I were to tell you that I ran away to a cult in the desert, whatever you're thinking, you have it 70% correct. Nudity, foodborne illness, yoga. And
we did get dysentery one year, and it was before my time, but dysentery is like an Oregon Trail disease, and it wasn't 200 years before my time. It was in 2022. Someone had put the experimental compost toilet too near the kitchen. But now we know, right? That's why we do this. Yeah, we're not a cult. We are an 80-person seasonal off-grid techno-futurist protopia and decentralized intentional community. I kind of wish we were a cult, because then it would make it easier on my parents to know what to tell their friends. Yeah, and we're not a cult because we don't do the sex and death stuff. That's like the 30% you know, that we're not doing. Which is surprising, right? Because we're already out in the middle of nowhere, half naked, suntanned, in pretty good shape from all that running away from responsibility we've been doing. And you know, the dysentery takes the weight right off. Yeah, but speaking of running away from responsibility, who here has fantasized about running away from your life? I feel like this is going to be more relevant in other press. But you all might know about that. But for me, my fantasy was like, I'm gonna be a hermit in the mountains. Like it's gonna be like this stone house. I'm gonna grow a beard. And I really promised myself I would do it. It was just like, I'm gonna do it as soon as I finish the 4th grade. But yeah, anybody else have like a particular running away from your life fantasy you want to share? Anybody?
We've all run away from our previous life.
So coming to Slab City was the dream.
Yes.
Already doing it. Anything, is there like a further, like if you're to run away from your Slab City life, is there another plan?
No, we don't need.
Bombing range.
Don't need to. What was that over here?
The bombing range.
The bombing range, yeah. So we're getting better. Yeah, right.
Calipatria.
Calipatria. Nice. What to do in Calipatria?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You can be a home bum.
Go to a place like equally accepted.
You could go to the post office.
Yeah, right.
I haven't run away yet. So.
It depends if you have a warrant.
Ah. On the run. Right, that makes sense. Well, Eat, Pray, Love is a book. It's a memoir. It's a movie. It came out in 2006. And it's about this woman who gets a divorce, runs away from her life, and she solves everything by basically going on a long vacation. And people really loved it. It did gangbusters. People thought it was great. And I think there's a version of this genre for dads, and that is Sad Men in Space. I don't know if you're aware of this genre, but it's when some man has to go by himself to space, and he's really bummed out about it because he's gonna like miss his wife and kids, but he does need to go to space. And what I think it's like, I have a brother who has kids, and if you're wondering where he is at any given moment, he's probably on his phone in the bathroom.
Yeah, the bathroom.
We love the bathroom. And I feel like it's just like that, but if that was also heroic. He's like he's like, sorry, hon, I'm gonna be a minute. The planet needs me. Yeah, so Sad Man in Space is just a way to get away from all your responsibilities. And you're upset about it, right? But you're still a hero.
Have you been in the bathroom here?
I haven't.
Oh, yeah, it's an adventure.
Yeah? Would you recommend it or no?
But it's an adventure.
Yeah. But if you can go there, maybe you're ready for space. Is that what you're saying? Maybe so.
Maybe it's a portal.
Oh. You'll be ready to go back to your responsibilities after being in that bathroom. But yeah, I have a friend.
Porta space.
A porta space. I have a friend who also is married and has kids. And what he does is whenever he drives around, he's looking out for like a nice leafy median in case he needs to be homeless. He's like driving around being like, I could live there, I could live there, I could live there. And I feel like it's like in case he gets this overwhelming call to return to nature, you know, like he knows where to go right next to the 111.
I've gone next to
Speaking of running away from your life, I got married when I was 23, which is young enough for you to know that I was religious. My family is really religious. They're so religious that my mom has a quote by Nietzsche on the fridge. It says, "He who has a why to live for can bear almost anyhow." Friedrich Nietzsche, German philosopher. She had cut it out of the newspaper. And why I say she's so Christian that she has a quote by Nietzsche on the fridge is that it means she's never heard of Nietzsche. Like the man who famously said God is dead. It's like his oeuvre and my mom's awareness do not overlap at all. Like she reads Max Lucado and the Bible. Like if it doesn't have a dove and a sunrise on it, she hasn't read it. And it's not only that, not only does she not know who Nietzsche is, the rest of my family doesn't know who Nietzsche is. Nobody who visits the house knows who Nietzsche is. They're that Christian. But they're my family's kind of weirdly religious because like I grew up going to church like twice a week, like all the time, but at home we didn't really talk about it. And we'd say a prayer every night before dinner, but it was like the NASCAR of prayer. Like we were really busting through it. It was like, come Lord Jesus, be last, amen. And I started wondering, like, who is this for? Because, like, poor Jesus. Like, the prayer is like, it's basically like, come in, bless the food, goodbye. And like, hasn't the man been through enough, right? Like now he's like, gotta come in, get bullied by an 8-year-old to bless some chicken nuggets. Because like, if you believe God is real and all powerful and all knowing, like he's gonna know you're phoning it in, right? Like at some point when you see him, aren't you gonna be like, oh, right. He's going to be like, I had to listen to that for 40 years. You piece of shit.
That's exactly what he's saying.
But yeah, I was asking my dad about it, and my dad is just like, you know, being a Christian, it's kind of better if you don't think about it too much. And it made me think, I think maybe like my parents met at church in singles class. And then like all the people they met in this class, go get them. All the people, don't worry guys, we're safe.
Oh, dude, back off! God damn it!
All right, okay, we're back. Parents are in singles class together. They met all their friends there. So I grew up like with these different families, grew up with their kids. And I think maybe they're like, oh, we're maybe not like so into the religious thing anymore, but all of our friends go there. So we're just gonna like keep up the bare minimum to keep like the membership active. Like we're gonna tithe 10%, go to church, and bust through our dinner prayer every night. and it makes me think of motorcycle gangs. Like, you know, after a while when the like rape and murder and stealing gets old, I wonder if any of them are like, you know, that's not so much fun anymore. But I'll like break a window and get into a knife fight occasionally.
That's not the bikers, that's the government.
Fair enough. And they're doing it because they're like, well, I just like hanging out with my friends. So like, I'd move on to something else, but I would miss you guys. You're the best part of my week. And yeah, I was like, when I was a teenager, I was like asking my dad for relationship advice, talking to him about romantic relationships. And he told me, he was like, Amy, I don't believe in divorce. And I was like, wow. Not like he is against it, but he doesn't believe in it. And my family is very good at committing. Like my mom is a long distance cyclist. She goes and goes. I'm not sure why. And my dad has had this hairbrush for like the last 30 years. So like since I was 8. And it started out and it had this handle, and then the handle fell off. And then it was just the head, and then like the plastic corners started to disintegrate. And then like half the bristles fell out. And then he lost all his hair. And he still like has this hairbrush. It still sits on the counter next to the sink.
Yay for hairbrushes.
Yeah, I know, right? And it checks out because it's like if the man is not going to leave his hairbrush, he's going to stay with his wife, right? It's like, okay, Dad, I get it. But the thing is, the way he phrased it, he's like, I don't believe in divorce. And he like knows people who've gotten divorced, right? So I don't know, it's like when they come to him and tell him about it, if he's like, oh, that's so sad. Like, I'm sure you're emotionally and financially devastated. And I'm like, what? What is this attitude? If he's like pretending to believe in divorce just to like keep the peace. Yeah, he doesn't believe in divorce. And then when people get remarried, if they're like, I'm wondering how he handles that. Is he like, yeah, they have another husband, another wife. Maybe he's like super into polyamory and I just like, don't know about it, right? Yeah, he's like, what? I know a lot of bigamists. You know? Like, the more the merrier. There's enough love to go around. So it's like, yeah, I don't know if my parents are really very conservative or very liberal. It could go either way. But yeah, it's like, I'm not sure how he doesn't believe in divorce when divorce is like a legal contract. Like, it's not like a fat man in a red suit and a white beard at the mall. And I'm wondering, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe he had such a traumatic reaction to finding out Santa wasn't real that he's like real suspicious now. He's like, I don't know, I'm not buying it, this divorce thing. If he thinks like people get divorced just for the kids, you know, like they really love each other, but the parents set up this elaborate scenario where there's 2 apartments, and they're doing kid drop off at the Walmart parking lot twice a week, and then just like hastily making love in the bushes. And the wife's like, hon, I love you so much. I think our daughter's starting to suspect. Would you like, please tell her you think I'm a real bitch this week? Thanks, love you. Yeah, he's just like, they just really want the kids to believe that if they marry a monster, there's something they could do about it. Try to uphold the institution. But yeah, I think, no, I know that what he means is not that he doesn't think it's real, it's that he doesn't agree with it, it's not an option for him. I don't know, I think he thinks marriage should look like, you know, like when the love's gone, what you gotta do is you gotta just move into a shed together and stare at each other angrily for the next 30 years.
Hell yeah.
Or until one or both of you takes up long distance cycling. Yeah, but when when I got my divorce, when my ex and I got divorced, it was amicable, you know, good for us. But before we could do the full paperwork, we had to go meet with this judge's assistant because we didn't have lawyers involved. Had to meet with the judge's assistant before the judge would look at our stuff. And I was nervous about it because I have this thing with authority where I immediately get like super compliant. And I was worried we'd meet this assistant and she would be like, well, have you tried everything? And I'd be like, no, you're right. I'll go back. I'll stay married. Because like I really did think we had tried, I felt like we tried everything. Like we did 2 years of couples counseling. We took a cooking class. And I think that's really all you can do. Yeah, so I was nervous about it. But we go in, and what happened instead was we go into the office, and it was this woman in her 80s. She had a Russian, and her office was filled with balloons because it was her birthday, and her leg was up on the desk because it was broken. And the first thing she says when we walk in is she says, let's get you kids a divorce. And she starts listing her credentials. She's like, I got a couple divorced this morning. I've gotten couples divorced in Tokyo. I've gotten couples divorced in the Philippines. And it was like, whoa, this woman loves divorce. And I mean, she had like every reason not to be there, right? Like she's well past retirement age, unless you happen to be the president. It was her birthday, her leg was broken, but that's how much she loved her job. She was gonna get people divorced to the bitter end. Yeah, so she helped us through the paperwork, and when to finalize it out, she had us all clap together and go, I do believe in divorce, I do believe in divorce, I do believe in divorce. Which is how you finalize it in the state of Colorado. Huh? Yeah. Divorce Tinkerbell. Yeah, but back to the sex stuff, right? Because when you hear you're a cult, you automatically think of the weird sex stuff. There's like the fingering cult lady, right? Where like people are paying to finger her on the weekends. And then there's the genital.
They're paying her?
Yeah.
Job opportunity.
Right. Yeah. You too. Right? It's Lolly Good Woman's Cult and Future. And then there's like the genital branding cult. I know, right? Which is terrible. It is terrible. But I feel like also it's a little bit of a nice change from like, why won't he text me back? It's like, I know I matter to him, it says right here. It says Craig. And Craig's like, he's like, I don't text you, I just text you once, but it's for life, baby. That wasn't that one. Yeah, so I mean, I was married throughout my 20s. Going to join a cult. I have to tell you, I was a little bit excited. I was like, maybe it's going to be like sex camp. But the problem is it's not really a cult, right? Because to have a well-functioning sex cult, you need like quite a few hot, loose women knocking around. And we have a lot of hot women, and they're as loose as they want to be. But there's still like 2 to 3 men for every woman. And it's not enough. That's not enough to sustain a sex cult, in my opinion. Good point. A gay sex cult. But that's not what I personally was working for either. I would like there to be a lot of women. That's what I'm saying. Well, and like, I don't want to say sex cults are like the women's fault, right? Like, I would never victim blame. But I do want to give them credit, because without women, a sex cult is just some narcissist without a job, wanting to get laid. So they like allow it to exist, but I think they also like, not only are like they getting brainwashed, but they're probably also doing the actual washing, right? Like, you know, all the free love movement in the 60s and 70s, like it largely didn't last, and people are like, oh, it's because of sexual politics. But I think it was the chore charts. Like, I think one by one, like, people were like, okay, the sex is great, you know, like public masturbation, abolition of money. Oh, there's one more. What was it? What's another thing we'd like to do?
Hey, baby.
Can't think of it. But anyways, it's fine. Posted in the movement tent. But on the other hand, it's like nobody's putting the dishes from the dish drying rack back into the cupboard. And one by one, it's tearing our communities apart. That's what I think happened. Yeah, and in our particular case, I think our problem in the cult, reason we're not having weird group sex, is the admin. We have a real problem with scheduling. So there's 80 of us, and we have a shared group calendar. And the only requirement, everybody can put something on there. And either you just have to put the description, the time, and a location. And one year somebody did put orgy on the calendar. No description, location, tire circle. But the problem was nobody came. Meaning nobody attended. But also nobody came. I know. And the real big controversy at the moment is that people are trying to schedule a lunch hour. And this is supposed to be an hour reserved for people to eat lunch. But there's a big problem with this because, first of all, you've got your polyphasic sleepers who's like, that would be great, except it interferes with my 17th nap. And then we have an intermittent faster who also has rejection dysphoria. So she's like, I'm not eating, and I can't know if anybody else is eating. So she's against it. And then eventually people are like, what even is lunch, you know? Don't assume your objective reality is my objective reality. So yeah, I think it's going to be a spontaneous orgy or nothing for us. How's everybody doing? Fantastic. I was married for 12 years, and then I did my own Eat, Pray, Love, but instead of going to Italy, I moved into a pole dancing studio in downtown LA and started dating a clown. And when I say clown, I'm not talking about the face paint, red nose, big shoes, children's birthday party type clown. Nothing so employable. I mean a comic improviser who makes a lot of eye contact. Yeah. So just think of like all the hopeless optimism of a Hollywood actor, just with a less marketable skill set. And yeah, when I got divorced, I didn't have enough money, so I moved into this pole dancing studio. I think I was like, you know those people who say, oh, I live at the gym. I'm like, they look pretty hot. Maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah, but my roommate / landlord was a stripper turned pole dancing instructor. And we lived in a no bed, 1 bath, 6 poles situation. And there was a distinct hierarchy in the house. It went my roommate, her pet chihuahua, and then me. And the dog knew it, unfortunately. She would chew up my stuff, she would pee on my bed, she would hump my leg. And like, my roommate lived up in the loft, and I lived in the small box in the corner of the studio. It was like made after the fact, like it wasn't even really supposed to be there. It was only slightly bigger than my bed, and it had no windows and no door, just the curtain. And so when I brought a guy over, I'd have to lead him past the poles, past the screaming chihuahua, and invite him into my small box. And then pull the curtain shut and to turn on the fan for some privacy. It wasn't ideal, but LA is the city of dreams. My dream was to someday own a door. But yeah, the whole 2 years I lived there, I didn't do any pole dancing. I didn't take one class because what I learned that I didn't know is that pole dancing is middle class now. Like it used to be you could strip your way through college, and now you need like a marketing degree and a job in HR to afford the classes. And then if you're lucky, you can find an agent to get you in front of the right lonely men. Also, I found out that I don't have the self-esteem to be a stripper because it's all about empowerment now, right? It's like, I don't tell you I'm sexy, you tell me I'm sexy. And I just lacked the conviction. You do not want to see a striptease by somebody who's getting bullied by a chihuahua in her home life. If I were to have an OnlyFans, it would need to be called Mostly Friends and Family. Because it would just be people on there who loved me and felt I could use the support. Something else I've been noticing. I feel like there's more facial tattoos in society now than there used to be. Like it used to be that you had to like murder somebody to have a facial tattoo. And now you just need to be like a DJ.
Or a SoundCloud rapper.
Or a SoundCloud rapper.
Which isn't really rap, just mumbling into a microphone.
Just to mumble into a microphone. Yeah. Like the scorekeeper in my basketball league has like 7 face tattoos. And he also like is missing most of the fingers on one of his hands. Which I don't know if it's related, but I think it does suggest that he might have a full life outside of recreational basketball. But I was walking to the grocery store one day and I saw this couple, and the one guy had this facial tattoo and it was like completely blacked, completely filled in from like here to here and like here to here. And he was holding hands with this other guy who had no face tattoos, but he did have one leg fully inked in, completely black. And it really stayed on my mind because I was like, did they get those before they were together or after? Like, was it before and somebody was like, hey man, your leg needs to meet 3/4 of my friend's face. We're gonna have so much to talk about. Or if they got it together after they became a couple, you know, as like a sign of their love for one another. And like the extreme nature of the tattoos, like is both a sign of their incredible love and also an indication that one of them loves the other like a little more. Because like you could lose a leg, right? And survive. Like it's one of your more expendable appendages. But you can't really do without your face. It makes me wonder if the one guy's like, can you believe Kevin only got the leg? Like, does he even care? Anyway, I told my therapist about it. I was like, you know, I thought it was really great because it's like these two people, they found each other. And if like they can find each other, maybe I can be more of myself in my relationships. Like maybe I can find somebody who fits like that. And that would have been a great thing to say if I just stopped there. But I had like 13 more minutes. You want to get your money's worth. So I kept talking. I was like, because you know, like I'm like pretty normal. I'm like in the normal range. Like I don't even have a diagnosis. And she was like, what are you talking about? And I was like a psychological diagnosis. And she's like, oh, you do. And that's when I learned that I was in therapy because I needed it. Whereas I thought I was there to just get a top off on a pretty good personality. I thought I was there just because I lived in LA. But yeah, she listed like 3 things. She's like, no, you do. You've got adjustment disorder, you've got chronic depression. And then she said one more thing, but either I stopped listening or I forget. But I figure it's probably not a big one, right? Because if it was like a big one, I'd remember. Like if she was like, is adjustment disorder, depression, and you're a psychopath, I'd be like, right, noted. But sometimes I will wake up in the middle of the night being like, did she say schizophrenia? And then try to figure out like, how many voices are in my head? Is it just mine? Back to sleep. So yeah, probably not a big one. But it made me start thinking, okay, but then like what's a small psychological disorder? You know? Like she's like, and Amy, you are kind of shy. Like I don't know if that's in the DSM-5, like under K, kind of shy, symptoms, being shy. She's like, yeah, you've got chronic depression and you hate Mondays. So I don't know. That's why I'm still going. I'm going to figure it out. Okay. But it made sense in retrospect because at the time I was like qualifying and going to all these depression research studies. And I think I was like, no, it's fine. I don't have depression. Just luckily I do have all the symptoms. And that's why I can make a little bit of extra cash. But then once I found out that I actually, diagnosed with depression, I started like feeling kind of cocky about it because I'm like, I am a professional depressive. I'm getting paid for this, right? Like, do other people who say you have depression, like, can I look up like a research study about you online? Or is it more of a hobby? No, but I did all sorts of stuff. I did this one where you had to click a mouse button like 10,000 times to like inflate a digital balloon. And I did one where they had me sit in this like freezing cold room and put on this VR headset and then for like hours like watch like a stream of like a random street corner in Seattle. And I think it was like supposed to be boring. Somebody would like poke in and be like, how do you feel? And I'd be like, pretty bored. And I'd write it down. And then this other one, I stayed overnight in the hospital. And they came in and took my blood every half an hour. It was called Dracula Hospital. It was in network. But the research studies, they like don't tell you very much in the description. You don't really know what you're getting into. But I started to figure out that the more money they paid you, the more unpleasant it was going to be. And I qualified for this one that paid $300. And I was like, oh shit. Because like the Dracula Hospital one only paid $240. So I knew it wasn't going to be nice, but like I was like, it's $300. That's like 2 coffees. So I went, and what they did was they put like this EEG in my head, like the sensors with the gel and the net, and then like put a heart monitor on me. They were like monitoring my sweat, and then they put headphones, big headphones on my ears, and then they put this Camelback on my front. They had me sit in front of a computer screen. It was just this white screen, and I'm gonna take this off. This is bothering me. So they had me sit in front of this computer screen, this white screen, and these shapes would appear. And what I had to do is that every time I saw a shape, I'd have to push a button. And it ended up being just 2 shapes. There's a red triangle and a red square. The shape would pop up, I'd push a button. Shape would pop up, I'd push a button. I know it sounds tricky, but I'm a professional, so don't worry. One round happened, nothing happened, that was it. I was like, fine, this is great. But then I did another round, and what started happening was that every time the red triangle would appear on the screen, the headphones would like blast a sound. It would be like, eh! And the Camelback on my front ended up being like this compressed air. So every time a triangle would appear, it would shoot me in the neck with like a of air. And it like hurt. Like it wasn't enough to break the skin, but it was enough to be really painful. So it would be like red triangle, red triangle, red triangle, like and I started having this like evolving relationship with the shapes. Like at first I hated the red triangle because it was hurting me. But then eventually I started actually to kind of resent the blue square, because so far the blue square had done nothing, right? It was just like a blue square, nothing would happen. But I was like, the blue square might start shooting me in the neck. And with the red triangle, I know it's gonna shoot me in the neck. So like, I can trust the triangle, you know? It's like the square I can't trust. And I started being like, it started evolving even more than that. It's like, you know, maybe I actually understand the red triangle. Like more than these other research subjects, I bet. I'm like, maybe if I push this button enough times, I can change him. I mean it. Because I mean, remember I was going through a divorce and like people, I was like walking around confused, like feeling like I was actively drowning all the time. People handle it in a lot of different ways. And I think rebounding is pretty common. So yeah, I did start dating the red triangle after the study. And I know you shouldn't, right? You shouldn't date the shapes from your research studies. Like it messes with the science. And he did start cheating on me, and I did eventually have to file a restraining order.
Yep.
And I know I shouldn't go back to him, you know? But every once in a while I've had a few too many G&Ts. He'll be around, just looking so equilateral.
The blue rectangle?
The blue rectangle?
Yeah.
Was it him?
No. Blue rectangle is
Oh.
Build a team, girl.
I think this is the green circle.
I knew it. Never. I've always had my feelings about that.
That's right. That's where they got the green M&M from.
Oh.
The original. Yeah. No, but yeah. I do still see the blue square sometimes. Like we're chill, even though I think he's kind of a pussy. But you know, if he's in town, we'll get coffee. It's fine.
Yeah.
I need like a little bit here to show you that I don't actually think that part is real, but I don't know what it is yet, so we're gonna stick with this. Back to reality. Up ramp. Okay. So I'm in a cult, but it's not a cult. And one of the reasons I know it's not is because cults have charismatic leaders. And we have an uncharismatic leader, like he's not even trying to sleep with anybody. Which I know is good, but I'm a little offended. Like I came all the way out here, aren't you even gonna try to brainwash me into bed? Like look at these hips. They could birth like 3 messiahs. It's just like so hard to find a cult leader these days who knows the role, you know? And also like, it's supposed to be difficult to leave a cult, right? Like that's why they're like, you have to escape from a cult. And our cult makes you leave. Like we come to the desert, we build a bunch of temporary structures, we like hang out and cook and teach each other things for 3 months, and then we tear it down and we go home. And it's pretty embarrassing when you like have to go back to your real life. They're like, oh, Amy, I thought you joined a cult. Did you escape? And I have to be like, no, they made me leave. Because that's like a pretty difficult breakup conversation, right? Like if it's you and the whole cult, if it's like everybody in there like, no, Amy, it's not you, it's us. It just happens to be all of us. They're like, no, you're very special, you did nothing wrong, like your enthusiasm for the blood rights is just inspiring. We just feel like we're taking it in a different, more dire future. I'm like, but what about my face tattoo? And they're like, we never asked you to do that. But yeah, they make us go home. And I think the reason for that is like, if you stay a cult for too long, one of two things happen. Either you become like one of those Netflix documentaries, and that's bad news, or you become like an actual religion. And we're just trying to keep it chill, right? Like, we're not ready for like the mass suicide or the tax exemption. So we call it after a few months. I will say,
Come on, back up. Back up.
Excellent. I will say, leaving society, what happens is like really quickly you find out what society is actually good at. Like, I was living in this like plywood box that we had built, and it was great. We had like put a slanted roof on it for the rain. That was a good idea. But the thing that we forgot to do was we forgot to have the roof overhang the wall. Like, we forgot the eave, which is that like sticky out part. And what happens if you forget the eave is that the roof isn't this thing that keeps water out of your house. The roof is this thing that funnels water into your house. So I was sitting there in a rainstorm, sitting on my bed. It's something right over my bed. Like trying to plug it with duct tape, it doesn't work. And I got this real appreciation for eaves. And I looked it up. Nobody knows who invented eaves, right? They've been around for like thousands and thousands of years in all different societies. They're like the sharks of architecture, like evolutionarily perfect, unchanged. And it made me start thinking, like, in the quote, we like pride ourselves on being like technologically forward thinking. But in some ways, I think we're actually technologically pretty conservative, because it took us like 3 years to install doors. Like, we just had openings for a while. And I know doors have come up already, but like, I want you to think about doors for a second. Like, somebody was like, I want a wall here some of the time. Stage fright? What's the wall? What's the door? But yeah, I looked it up, and hinges were invented in 2500 BC in Egypt. And like, just like imagine inventing something like hinges, like where you come up with something, everybody looks at it and is like, oh yeah, that's correct. We're all going to use this for 5 millennia. Like, we think we're smart. Like, who's inventing hinges these days? Come on. The iPhones like are old in like 2 minutes, right? Like 5,000 years of hinges, unchanged. Hinges are actually mentioned in the Bible and Proverbs, and they're associated with laziness, which I like a lot. They're like, back in my day, we had to roll big stones in front of our house. This generation doesn't know how to work anymore. It's all downhill from here. But I don't know. If they're a stone rolling society, maybe downhill is good. So they're like, it's all uphill from here. Yeah. The other thing I found out is that if you're like leaving society and starting sort of from scratch, you can like think you've had a really good idea, and it ends up somebody's thought of it before. Like, we eventually installed windows, but like the windows were like, this direct sun was coming into the windows and making everything too hot. So I had this great idea, and I started hanging sheets on the inside of the windows. And it was awesome because it like cuts that direct sun, but still lets in a nice light. And if you want to see the view, like in the evening, you can just pull it aside. And I was really proud of myself until I was like, oh, those are curtains. I just invented curtains. Like, I thought curtains were just for like fancy housewives. but it turns out they're for everybody. And people in the cult like riding around on these electric unicycles. I don't know if you've seen them. They're like one wheel with a motor and like lights, and they play music. And you go forward on them just by like leaning. You're like, they're kind of like if a skateboard fucked a Prius. Yeah, and they also can text your fridge. But we had these big industrial wooden spools this year, and somebody turned one on its side and started like walking on the top, like balancing and rolling it forward. And somebody's like, "Oh my gosh, an analog unicycle." And I was looking at it and I was like, "Oh, that's a wheel." We've reinvented the wheel. So yeah, I had no eaves. I was sitting in my bed. My socks were getting wet. Couldn't do anything about it, so I just started to scroll Instagram, which is my first mistake. But I'm scrolling and I come across a post from my ex-husband's mother announcing that my ex was getting engaged. So I closed the app. Because my ex-husband, remember, I got married when I was 23. He had been my first real boyfriend. And we met at a Christian college. And when we got together, our mutual friend congratulated us because we had become boyfriend, girlfriend before we kissed. He was like, "You guys are so cool. You made it official before you kissed," unlike some people. Because in this form of Christianity, it's like the longer you can wait, the better. Like it's best if you don't make eye contact until the birth of your third child. But we had done pretty good. We had been dating, boyfriend and girlfriend, for a couple weeks. And one night we were sitting on the couch watching Predator, and he turns to me and he kisses me for the first time. It was like very romantic, like right in that point where like Arnold Schwarzenegger or others are doing the arm thing. You know what I'm talking about? It's hard to do by myself, but go back and watch the movie. Okay. But yeah, so like very romantic. He kisses me. The one problem was he missed my mouth. He like landed like somewhere in between my lips and my nose. And instead of like adjusting or being like, "Oh, whoops, let's try that again," he fled. He like got up and left the house. And like it didn't come back that evening. Like I like watched the rest of the movie by myself.
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie. So it's not too sad, right? And then when we got married on our wedding night, we didn't have sex before marriage, but then we did on our wedding night, like sluts.
For shame.
I know, because like the idea being right, like it's important because sex is supposed to be this special thing between you and one other person in your whole life. And I mean, okay, it's supposed to be between you and one other person and God.
Yeah.
It's like a very special threesome. And then, of course, God is a Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. So it's actually like you and one other person and three other deities. It's like a very special five-sum. That's encouraged by your parents and your pastor and your dentist if he happens to be in your congregation. It's better if you don't think about it too much. But yeah, we our wedding night was in this nice hotel, and we get up to the room and my ex and I realized that we have not brought the condoms.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be this beautiful thing. It's like, it's fine. I text my mom, and she sends my high school brother.
Oh God.
So I leave the room. I go in to meet him at the elevator. He comes up the elevator, he gets out and like it's a fancy hotel and he just wants to talk to me about how great the elevator is. He's like, it's full of mirrors. I'm like, great, give me the bag. He hands me this bag and in it are condoms and a couple cans of whipped cream. I'm like, I never want to see you again. And I think my family was just pranking me, but we never had the sex talk. So it is possible that to them, consummation is essentially dairy based. And they just really thought I needed it. Yeah, so I found out my ex was engaged, and it made me wonder if his kissing accuracy has gotten any better. Or if like imagine if that was like the problem our whole relationship. It's just like he had no awareness of where my facial features were. And like his fiance, it's like lucky because like her mouth to face ratio is just like really high. So on average, like it's fine, you know, he can manage. I don't know, maybe like it's like it tapped into like some echolocation sex stuff, right? I don't know. I didn't have the sex talk. I don't know what you people are doing. But yeah, my ex is engaged and my brother calls me the next day. He's like, hey, Amy. I'm like, hey. And he's like, I saw that Mitch got engaged. And I'm like, yeah. My brother's like, so I think this means that he's not going to participate in the Brown family gift exchange for Christmas this year. And I'm like, no, probably not. And like, it sounds kind of naive that he's asking me this question, but this is the same brother that in college called me when he got his first girlfriend. He's like, Amy, I like her a lot, but I'm kind of worried. What if she just likes me for my grades? And I mean, it turns out he was right. That girl was just a hoe for the honor roll, but no. But he goes on, he's like, I think Mom and Nick, my other brother, he's like, I think they're pretty sad. I'm like, yeah, I could see that. And he's like, I think they thought you guys would get back together, but now it looks like probably not. And I was like, yeah, probably not. But it's gonna be okay. Yeah, I really got to be there for my family during this difficult time. But yeah, I think we're probably not getting back together. But yeah, I think cults are chill. I don't think they get enough credit. Because like, they got all those people to agree on a flavor of Kool-Aid. And I genuinely don't know how they did it. Like, because is it vegan? And Cameron's allergic to red dye 40. And like, the last thing you want before you go is to be gassy. And I'm a little bit jealous, to be honest, because like, for that, like, they could honestly promise till death do us part, right? Because like, death was gonna be like sometime after breakfast. Like, that's reasonable. And yeah, I don't know. I've like struggled with wondering if it was a mistake to leave. When I like told my mom I was getting a divorce, she was like, why? And I was like, because I'm miserable. And she's like, who told you life wasn't supposed to be miserable? I was like, damn. I was like, maybe my mom is a fan of Nietzsche. And I bet right now, like I bet at this moment right now, I bet my ex and his fiance, like I bet they have a door. I bet they live inside, you know? Like I bet they have eaves. And what do I have? I'm not even in a cult. Like the leader doesn't want to sleep with me. They're not trying to get me to stay. I can't figure out how to schedule an orgy. Just nobody has the gusto for mass suicide. So I think like it turns out like I'm just part of a group of people which is pretty terrible if you think about it. Because, like, what's worse than a group of people? Like, the Nazis are a group of people, Khmer Rouge was a group of people, flash mobs. I like to wait for a second just to see if flash mob is going to happen. Like, you never know when they're going to strike. It's very destabilizing. But yeah, it makes me think, like, why is a society, like, why are we so obsessed with cults anyway? You know, like, we've, like, totally lost the optimism of the early aughts. Like, when Eat, Pray, Love came out, there was, like, Eat, Pray, Love, and there was Wild, and there was this Brene Brown stuff. Like, we've lost all conviction in the, like, personal transformational narrative. And now we're just like, no, we just want cults. And, like, the darker, the better.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, Elizabeth Gilbert, who wrote Eat, Pray, Love, she recently came out with a new memoir. And, like, that shit is bleak. It's got, like, it's, like, drug addiction, attempted murder. It's, like, she's definitely been like, no, my apocalypse is today. And it kind of, like, suggests that maybe, like, personal transformation by long vacation, like, isn't actually a thing. Yeah, and, like, the sex and death stuff is fascinating about cults, right? Of course it is. But I think there's this other piece. Like, I think cults also are their own sort of escape fantasy for people. And I think what that fantasy is what if we could hang out with some friends? Yeah. Like, it's like you get to hang out with friends in high school and college, but, like, when you become an adult, it gets, like, harder and harder. Like, you're either, like, meeting with people one-on-one for a coffee after, like, trying to schedule it for weeks, or, like, if you're lucky, you can get, like, a 6-person dinner party together. But even worse, like, it becomes, like, you're just seeing people's lives on social media, and, like, you spend so much time at your job and with your immediate family that, like, the only way out is, like, fantasizing about having to go to space. And I think it shows up in other ways too. Like, politically, we're, like, scrolling and we're like, what can I do? I'm just one person. And there used to be things like town squares and town dances and, like, people hanging out in the street. Like, you could go hang out with people without having to spend $300 on coffee. And, like, a lot of resistance movements have started in the church. And I know church people will be like, no, like, we're here for God. Like, we're here because we're pious and we're devout and we do everything right. But I happen to know from experience, like, half of those people are there just to hang out with their friends. It's better if you don't think about it too much. And I think, honestly, maybe it is, because I think, like, why people get together doesn't actually matter so much. It's like when you're together in a group, things just naturally start to happen. And I may not have a door, but these are the things I do have. And the cult, I can have conversations with interesting people instead of needing to listen to people having interesting conversations on a podcast. And I can hang out with people instead of watching a reality TV show of strangers hanging out. In the cult, we have, like, an appetite for food and for life because we cook and eat together instead of just getting DoorDash. And we teach each other to do things instead of watching YouTube tutorials. And I have people I can date without going on the apps, even if they are all clowns. And if you'd go somebody, you have to look at their face for 3 months at breakfast. But most of all, we have, like, agency as a group. Like, we're able to build our own houses and coffee shops and temples. We're able to have, like, a immediate invisible impact on one another and on our own quality of life. We're able to decide what's okay in our culture and what's not. So what I'm saying is, you may not need to eat, pray, blow up your whole life. But if you have an opportunity to join a group, I think you should do it. Because someday, if you stay in the cult long enough, it might become your church. All right, thanks everybody, that's it. Thanks for hanging with me. I really appreciate it. Stage fright, you got any more? Should we take an intermission? What's up? Back to stage fright.
Okay,
If you want.
yeah, stretch. Maybe everybody needs to stretch or something. I don't know.
Yeah, let's get up stretch. There might be more watermelon floating around.
Is there me? I've missed like my phone. I've got a different phone from which I can.
Yeah,
make
take
a buzz.
5. That's stage fright.
I hope I didn't drop it on my phone. This is not the phone I'm looking for, but I happen to have a spare phone in the car that doesn't say that. Oh, yeah, or you could just phone me. 714 752 0497.
Thank you so much, Amy. Amazing. I'm really impressed with the communal attention span here. I was sort of wondering about that, being a slabber myself, and that was really impressive. So thank you, everybody. Attention is worth a lot more than money. Really appreciate that. There's some white wine there at the feet of Uwe and Rourke, and if you don't know them, it's right in the middle. You can help yourself.
Thank you.
Jokes. Well, actually, the peanut butter. Oh my God. Let me remember the peanut butter. I don't know if that's fitting. I would have to lead into that. It's about sex.
Yeah, lead into it. It's about sex.
Let me see. Let me see. How long do you need? I started. So Amy is sort of my non-consensual mentor on comedy. I've been kind of following Amy's footsteps. So I started to collect little things, but I haven't really prepared anything. Let me see here. Gosh, this is all Mars related, which is Mars College. So that might not make so much sense. Well, actually, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll tell something practical because I'm really proud of it. So I own 3 trailers. The longest one is a 30, and that's Slab City related. And please, guys, get ready because this is not going to be very long. One is a 33-foot kind of aged travel trailer called the Savoy. And I tow it to Mars College back and forth. Kind of the furthest I needed to go with it. And I depended on people helping me backing this thing up. Every time I had to back up, I just couldn't do it. And I know there's many of you here that know how to do this. I did not know how to do this. So I would have to call slabbers like Vampire Wayne, right, our towing expert, or Nyland Martin, or Adam Irish, or Dane. And then this year I decided this is stupid. I'm going to really figure out how to back up these trailers. So I approached it the way I think it should be approached, via science. So I hit AI on YouTube and I studied the shit out of it. I made this 9-page document and I have that available for anybody who wants it. And I distilled the knowledge of how to back up a trailer. And turns out it is science-based. People will tell you, oh, it's all experience. That is true, but you can shortcut experience by studying the science. And the science is really simple. And nobody will tell you this. They will give you terrible advice. Here in Slab City, listen to me. The worst advice you can give is, oh, just put your head at the bottom of the steering wheel. Then your trailer, as you turn it, let's say butt of trailer needs to go to the left, trailer will go to the left. That is technically true, but it is really terrible advice because it only works for the first 90 degrees. And then it ceases to work. And not only that, now imagine what you have to do with those tight spaces, like my county jail trailer. I had to do more than a 90 degrees to get it in the spot at the slabs. So I'm doing this, right? Now I have to keep track of what the bottom of the steering wheel was. So I did not progress with that. That is, so 90% of the videos on YouTube will explain this to you. Here is the real science that works, which is beautiful, and only 2 videos had that information. Not even AI spit that out quickly, which is called the picture frame method, which is this. You look into both of your rear mirrors and you study how much of your trailer you see when you go straight. And that is supposed to be equal, the exact same sliver That means straight, and they call it chasing straight. So now I know how to go straight. Now, every time that sliver changes and there's more trailer in one mirror than the other, and you want to correct that, let's say your goal is still to go straight before we go into the difficult stuff, you turn toward where more of that trailer is showing by about the amount you want to correct. And that works like a complete charm. And so nobody tells you this. So here in Slab City, we need to start doing this. Forget this, touch the bottom of the steering wheel. Bullshit, total bullshit. Then, as far as turning, there's a huge science on this. There's actually a physical relationship between a cut, which is what you call how much you turn, the time you cover with your trailer, the length of your trailer, the pivot point of where the wheels are on that trailer, which all of that beautifully comes together in a science that will tell you exactly where you need to turn if you know where you want to turn. Are you guys ready? Because I can go forever. I figured this out. I can teach this now. Ready? Let's do it. Anyhow, anybody learn how to back up trailers? I got to the bottom of it. I have a beautiful document. You don't need experience. Experience helps, but science is really what you need. Okay, here we go. Yay, finally, herzlich willkommen. Unsere allerliebste Band hier, die uns viel Musik bringen wird und viel Freude. Ja, möchte ich gerne vorstellen. Wonder Valley Stage Fright. How would we translate this? Wonder Valley, Angst vor der Bühne. Uwe, help me out. Do we have that word? Bühnenangst. Bühnenangst. We do have it. Yeah, Bühnenangst. And here we go. Thank you so much. And I am going to hand this over to you. Woo. You're welcome. Oh, and that wine. I'm going to put it out here.
Oh, give it up for Andra, everybody, one more time. Go crazy for Andra. Oh my God! Wow, what a vision. And Amy! Great job, Amy. I have an OnlyFans. Yeah, for real, I do. It's mostly nature-based porn. So if you're into nature and porn, you can check out onlyfans.com/lollygoodwoman. It's hard to make money in music, so you gotta diversify. So we have done that. It's not a joke. All right. Beautiful bands up here. Our bass player can't say anybody. Any bass players in the audience want to join us? Is that a flute? What are you holding there? What is that? What is that? What's that? Oh, it's a stick. Oh, it's not a musical instrument? Oh, okay. Yeah, you want to play? Amazing. You have a bass? Anybody have a bass? We got a player? We got a bass player? Do we have a bass? Anybody? Okay, it's coming. Oh, great. Okay. Great. Stick around. What's your name? Ben. All right. Welcome our new bass player, Ben.
Yeah. Let's do okay, that song is Rupert. This is Dreamcatcher. Been out here before.
Getting our bass player set up, and while we're remembering the key, I'll let you all know that this is a song I wrote about when babes invade your home. Anybody ever had that happen? Yeah, like a cute, hot babe is like, "Hi, can I come over?" And you're like, "Yeah, sure. Can I bring my friends too? Can I bring up your friends?" And you're like, "Yeah, sure. Bring as many friends." And you're handing out snacks and trying to keep the playlist cool and trying to keep the vibe chill, trying to entertain all of those babes. Thank you so much, technology. And the 857. Okay, great. new guy. He's gonna need it, actually. He needs it more than me. I can remember. Anyway, this is a song about that. Are you lying in bed all alone when you're getting a text on your rotary phone? She needs a place. Can she bring her friends? They're at your door. Will you let them in? It's your time. Rise to the occasion. Prepare yourself for a big invasion. Doing yoga in your living room and lifting you out of your darkest gloom. They're eating your snacks and feeding your pets. They'll water your plants, but they won't pay the rent. You're no match for their persuasions. Just come to the bait invasion. Oh, babe invaders, you're not alone. Babe invaders entered your home. They were on your couch, they're in your bed. And when they're gone, they'll stay in your head. You're bleary-eyed, you party till dawn. You look around, but the babes are gone. They left you chocolate and they left you bread. The sugar plum babes dancing in your head. Don't despair, you know they'll be back. Just prepare yourself for the next attack. Oh, invaders, we're not alone. Babe invaders have entered our home. They broke our minds, they changed our brains, and now we'll never be the same. Thank you. All right, give it up for Ben, our new bass player. Give it up for Bill Drill over here on the sound. Hey, I like playing here. Yeah. This is like the very far stage at Coachella that is the best one. Very secret. Parking is very easy, let me tell you, and everyone gets in. You should check out the range, you should know. Well, is anyone here depressed? Yeah. Oh, good. We have a song about it. Let's start in D minor because we're depressed, okay? All right, well, if you're depressed, that means you're paying attention. Good job. Oh, is this a crowd where I could say, can I get a fuck Trump? Can I get a fuck ice?
Fuck ice!
Yeah, that's right. I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of our governments tearing us all apart. I'm tired of our politics dissolving us and making us think that we're not all on the same side. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And it makes me depressed, but that's okay because we have the cure right here in the form of a book, badly translated from the Japanese, called How to Goodbye Depression. Okay? Basically, this is one of those books where it kind of says the whole thing right on the front, okay? It says, if you constrict anus 100 times every day, malarkey or effective way. Well, I am here to tell you, effective way. All right? So an anal squeeze, it's kind of like a Kegel, but it's in the back, you know, and it's for everyone. And we're doing too many Kegels, by the way. Our pelvic floors are too tight for the patriarchy, and we need to relax. Sorry, you know, sidetrack, different subject. Anyway. So, constricting your anus, I'm just gonna trust you all are doing it, okay? Like, we'll start slow, we'll start together, okay? If you need any more encouragement, I'll just read a little short piece from the back of the book here. It says, I think constricting anus 100 times a day is effective to goodbye depression and take back youth. You can do so at boring meeting or in a subway. I have known a 90-year-old man who has practiced it for many years. As a result, he has good complexion and has grown many years younger. His eyes sparkle, he is full of vigor, happiness, and joy. In addition, he has burned a strong, beautiful fire within his abdomen. It can burn the dirty stickiness out of his body. He can release his immaterial fiber or third attention, which has been confined to his stickiness, shoot out his immaterial fiber onto an object, concentrate on it, and attain happy, lucky feeling through the success of concentration. Do we need any more convincing? No. No. Okay, let's try it again. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're getting the hang of it? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 66, 67, 68, 69, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100! Goodbye, depression! Goodbye! Don't worry, it'll come back. It'll come back. But you have the technique now. Right? You have the technique. You can do so at court, boring meeting, or in a subway. Wonderful. Okay, thanks for joining us. That's great. That was good. You haven't done a whole 100 before? How do you feel? Do you feel depressed?
That was awesome!
Do you feel
That was the best.
All right, give it up for Shelby, our violin player, chronically depressed. We love you, Shelby, no matter what mood you're in. Oh, beautiful. All right, should we do a real song again? Yes, we got a couple more for y'all. Should we do Down the Hill? Let's do Down the Hill. Okay. It's a G minor, and then there's a D minor, and an A. Oh my God, there's a ladybug on my Omni chord. How beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful here. People come here for the nature, right? Beautiful. All right. Yeah. Okay, couple more songs for y'all. OnlyFans.com/LollyGoodWoman or Stage Fright the Band on Instagram. Yeah, the whole band. I'm trying to get the whole band on OnlyFans. So far.
I got one of my own.
Get.
You didn't tell me? I thought we talked about this. Wait a minute, you haven't
It's all out there right now.
I feel like Gay Cowboy could have his own band. Remember Gay Cowboy, right? We pierced his nipples. Pretty good, right? All right, here we go. Sorry about that. All right, this is a song about bisexuality. Give it up for bisexuality. Well, the most confusing sexuality there is. People think bi and bisexuality stands for like more than one gender, but actually stands for bi myself. Because you're too straight for the queers and too queer for the straights. But you know, sometimes if you live way up in the high desert, you have to go down the hill. You know the one I'm talking about. To Palm Springs to get your goods, and you know maybe you need to take a girlfriend with you on that adventure. You know, one of your local gal pals. Thank you very much. Give it up for bisexuality. All right, I think we got like one or two more songs for you all. Thanks for being here tonight. We really appreciate it. Okay. Well, we live in a one-bar town, which I think maybe is a little bit familiar to all y'all. You know what it's like to live in a one-bar town, right? Yeah. It's a little bit like living in Amy's Not a Cult. Hard to fuck, right? Because you got to see those motherfuckers every weekend. So you're going to think twice, you know? It's not like being in the city where you can just, you know, swipe and swipe forever and keep swiping and never stop swiping, and there's still more, and the babes are invading and they never stop invading, and you feel like you're... It's not like that. It's like swipe, 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 and you're done, you know? But we figure it out. We figure it out. So yeah, this is a song about this. All right, this is our second to last song. It's called One Bar Town. When you live in a one bar town, oh shit, what is it? Oh, all right, I got it. Start over. All right, are you dancing? Sorry about that. You guys are dancing. Give it up for our dancers here right now. When you live in a one bar town, it makes it kinda hard to fool around. Kissing cuties might sound nice, but you're gonna see them every Friday night in your one bar town. One bar town, oh, no one's getting laid in this one bar town. 'Cause we've all gotta stay in this one bar town, and we're all gonna play in this one bar town. When you live in a one bar town, it makes it kinda hard to fool around. I know you like to carpet munch, 'cause there's only one place to go to brunch in your one bar town. One bar town, oh, we all know your business in this one bar town. There's only one business in this one bar town, and we all gotta live in this one bar town. Oh yeah, I like those chocolates. You know that I've got a hunger crawling through my skin, and you look good enough to eat, but darling, half the time the flirting is better than the fucking one bar town. One bar town, now we're all getting laid in this one bar town. 'Cause we've all got it made in this one bar town, and we're all gonna stay in this one bar town. All right, can we learn the words together? One bar town, one bar town. We've all got it made. We're gonna stay. Something like that. One bar town, one bar town. Oh, we're all getting laid in this one bar town. It's aspirational. We've all gotta stay in this one bar town, and we're all gonna play in this one bar town. Try again. One bar town, one bar town. Oh, we're all getting laid in this one bar town. 'Cause we've all gotta play in this one bar town, and we're all gonna stay in this one bar town. Well, that's as we say where we're from. Good enough for Wonder Valley. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yeah, all right, give it up for Stage Fright. Well, this has been so much fun, and this beautiful band came all the way from Wonder Valley, drove 2.5 hours to be here. Thank you for having us. We really like this place. We really like the range. You know, we thought maybe we'd come in here, play on a Sunday, just sneak in. Maybe we'll get asked back for a longer show, and you'll tell your friends or something like that. 'Cause, well, we're gonna play one more song, and then we're gonna stop. It's the end of our show. I'm sorry. Don't look. Oh gosh. Crush. Heartbroken. I'm trying to help people, spread the joy and the love. Turns out I'm just disappointing and breaking hearts left and right. I'm sorry. But you know, the sooner we leave, the sooner we can come back. Right, okay. Well, this is a song. This is a song about endings, you know. It is in.
Hi, guys.
And we'd like to dedicate this song to our late friend Brian Doherty. He used to be in this band, and now he is watching over this band. This is the end of the line. We're never coming back. This is the part where we die, and everything turns black. Now is the time we live forever, and nothing ever ends. And just when we think that we're finished, we're back where we began. Oh, the end, the end. The end is near. The end, the end. The end is here. It's here again. It's here again. Crawl out, the worms play pinochle on your snout in the end. This is the end of the line, we're never coming back. This is the part where we die and everything turns black. Now is the moment that's before us, we've seen it all before. Chorus, there isn't any more. The end. Sayonara. See you later. You've been a beautiful audience. Thank you, everyone, for stage fright.
One more.
Encore! Oh, encore. Encore. Okay. Encore. Okay. Hey. Oh, and by the way, our friend Sudo lost his cell phone on the back bench. Bill, do you have a cell phone?
No, nobody brought it in.
Does anyone have a pregnancy test?
Maybe.
Yeah? Okay.
There's a few around.
All right, well, yeah.
And there's plan B's if needed as well.
Okay, oh, well, maybe both. Well, let's figure, let's not rush anything. Yeah. Get the information, get the data first. Thank you. Okay, we can do one more song. All right, last one. Let's do Code Man. It's in C minor and G minor, and yeah, this is a song about something we hate: San Bernardino County Code Enforcement. Yeah. You know, we have a problem in Wonder Valley. Y'all get to be so creative here. It's beautiful. They're leaving you alone to do what you want.
No, they don't really.
No, they don't. They have problems too. Code Man's coming over here too. Fuck that shit. That code man back out here. This is the last free place in America. You better keep that code man over here. I don't want to hear about any code mans coming out here. Well, you know what? We sing this song in Wonder Valley to keep the code man away. Code man, don't you bother me. I'm just a girl who's digging dirt. I'm not your enemy. I don't have your money, and I won't pay your permit fees. Code man, won't you let me? That's a bagpipe with no bag, right? That's right, scare the code man away for us, Hector. Oh, code man! Why are you picking at my phone? You know my neighbor's shooting 70 automatic. Guns at home! I don't have your money. I won't pay your permit. Code man, won't you let me? $20,000 to build a $200 trash house? That don't make no fucking sense. I don't have your money. I won't pay your permit fees. Code man. Hey, why don't you come, code man? Hey, code man, why don't you come work for me? Hector, everybody. And Hector on the bag. No, just the pipe. Straight pipe. Straight pipe, no bag. All right, we're stage ready, everybody. Thank you so much. You're a wonderful audience. I have a few weird shirts and CDs if you want to find me after the show. All right, peace out. All right.
Thank you so much. So Bill walked up here, said, hey, I need to talk to them. I want to book another show. Yay. Yes, and then just so you know, every Saturday is our open mic. Yeah, that usually fills the place up pretty good, and especially if you are coming, and we'll let people know, it sure will. Yeah, talk to Bill. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Amy. Woo! There's some wine left here. I don't want to take it home. Help yourself.
C'est moi qui a du monde qui nous voit, je peux dans non mais genre, on dirait que j'avais des parents super, mais vraiment que ma neveu. Je trouve que, mettons que moi, je serais vraiment by the book,
Make it in the hospital? Nope. Is it a cockroach or a beetle? Oh, it's a beetle? Oh, what's up? Good job. I think like 5 of those guys.
So on the note of pseudo cell phone, Bill still no cell phone? Did anybody here see somebody walk off with a cell phone?
Saved it. Forgot words.
Okay, so what kind of phone is it?
Existence pain.
A green case? Who supposedly might have it?
Yes. You guys have a car? We do.
Okay, let me look into that. Oh.
Come on, man! Come on, Goose! Let's go, man! I was like, you were in the
Oh no, I'm fucking peaking. I did 11 points of Molly one time. I'm great at it. Shrooms, not so good. The lights look like little stars.
He's just skipped the sex and
Alright, see you guys. We're gonna find out, okay?
Okay.
Alright, don't hit the phone.
Yeah.
That baby's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, I did it. And now yeah, I was like, whoa.
I'm also on my way.
Stairmaster.
I feel like that's the part that's so like. Hi, you're in the bigger, so I'm glad it's already. I'm living here.
Oh, you do?
I've been here. Yeah, I've been here. Hi.
The range has
Came
grown
here
up.
to the Anelic party.
Why?
Sign right there.
What do you mean you have an option?
With all the art and knowledge, I don't know. I was like, what, really?
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm like, how bad?
Oh shit, right. Yeah.
Put on an hour's act.
But I mean, it's like,
Oh, they survived.
so now it's like,
I mean, it's pathetic. So,
Try to get out of like.
absolutely.
Yeah.
they're doing.
You get people who
I
really
still
get
have that
into it.
coffee. Yeah.
Oh, you stole your money.
You gave it to me.
I did it.
Far and away the best thing.
Yeah?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, you sure? Okay, well, yeah, after you like forced me to give it to you, basically. Yeah.
Well, I had to.
You had to?
Because it was one of the
You
like,
wanted
real
to arrange
relics
another
felt like I
show?
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be like doing it a lot.
I usually do
Relics.
on my Facebook page.
Okay.
Arrange
You can find all
Slab
kinds
City.
of stuff. Yeah, no, I've been
You
coming.
message me there. You can see the calendar on the top of the
I'm
page.
one of the roles that people are going to do.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, well, you gotta do that.
I mean,
Yeah.
you get Slab City.
Right, you're still making your crazy like
Proud of that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of artist my
right.
I'm gonna be going
Are you playing something here?
No, I'm not here. I have my machines right now.
Okay.
I have one sitting here that's an old Ukrainian drum. I like to do that kind of stuff, so I keep it international.
You have fun.
What are you doing? You still going back and forth?
Yeah, I'm spending it depends on the year, it's different a little bit. This year I'm here for 7 months, so it's like,
Oh, wow.
yeah. But normally I'm here like
Okay. I'm more nervous. I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, you had a documentary on
oh shit, about
It's
3
been a long
years ago.
time.
It's a long time.
I've been back and forth, yeah, for Bombay here. I went there last time, but I missed that party or whatever later. I left before.
The Biennale.
Not the Biennale, but the one before the festival.
Oh, it's a convivial.
Whatever the hell it is.
Yeah, whatever that is. It's like the,
Should have brought me.
yeah. No.
I will say, the sub club is cool, but I kind of want up there.
Yeah.
I won't bring her. Bring Nakadia. She's a Thai DJ in the 40s that works in Berlin.
Right.
She lives in Berlin. Oh, yeah, I know her. You bring the cat up and what is it? Bergheim.
The Bergheim,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think they bought it.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I mean, there was last year, was it last or 2 years ago, at Coachella, we had like one of the performers staying in our place. She was from Germany.
Oh, cool.
And she performed here.
That's cool as hell. There's our Billy and DJ. It's all the rage. These kids know how to rave. I'm like, no, you don't. They try to wear the outfits that we did in the 90s.
Right. Yeah.
Do you know what Love Parade is? What's that?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Right. Right. You're a Love Parade girl or what? Of course.
Of course.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Huh?
Hey, you know, there's still 11 people watching on the internet.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
not very technical.
I was shaking flag.
I would say it's more than
Yeah.
yeah. But it's like, no, we have a small thing.
Okay.
But I'm not playing that everything. So I'm almost there. I told you I'm a snail. I saw one that I hope to make it. I went to software school, but no, I'm doing this other stuff. Got your phone? So now I live in an attic in a very old house in Nashville where my instruments live. And then I come in here. I'm hoping to Russia and do some stuff out there. I'm learning Russian.
You want to get a Russian?
I want to go to Russia.
Oh, why is that?
Because I wanted to make chocolate across the planet.
Okay, why is that?
Well,
Because
the audience,
it's like
the people are,
and
well, there's only so many
it's
people living
like depressed town cheese.
Okay, that's why you want to go there? You like the depressed town?
Yes,
Yeah.
I like Bombay Beach. I like
Depressed?
no, but it's like it's like time travel. Yeah. And learning That's a, you know, they all speak Russian too. Like, so, and Turkey. It's just, there's a lot going on. It's like the Switzerland. You've been there. So I'm thinking like going over there and maybe writing music too. So good. Kind of, yeah, your cosmic background. That's my name. Yeah. So I'm not going back to Burning Man right now. I think I'm going to go over and see what I can do in Russia. Yeah, there. have to get a cosmic
Russia
face.
itself is like difficult.
Yeah, I understand. I want other
Hey,
ways.
one more thing. Amy,
Yes,
are you staying for a little bit or are you leaving?
I'm gonna go to bed.
No, no, not too bad. I mean in Bombay.
Yeah, I'll be out for a couple days, then I'm gonna be back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How long are you here for?
Mid-May.
Okay, yeah.
Hope I see you.
Yeah.
All right. You know where I live.
I do. I'll swing by.
Before, come by for tea.
I know I need
And then
to.
still
Before I
the
go.
No, don't steal the cup. She has been a bad example. She's stealing cups. There's a cup for you.
It has a handle. That one's big, so I didn't take care of that. What do you mean?
I'm happy.
It's nice.
You can take it to Kyrgyzstan.
I would, but it's so modern.
What do you mean?
I want to go out to the reindeer. I want to go.
Reindeer herders in Kazakhstan.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. I think I've been trying to Trump. Goes all the way to Korea. Oh, yeah. I would like to. You like Bond?
Huh?
Bond?
I've been there only like 2 days. No.
I'm thinking about Beethoven.
Oh, you do?
Oh, of course, I still like it. Even though I don't play. Oh, yeah, I do. Modular.
Yeah.
Spiders have cowboy hats on.
Where do you
This bathroom is
you want to go in there?
I would say, I don't know.
No, you just got.
Before COVID.
Yes.
When I borrowed Amy's car to go back and get the, I dropped it off.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna tell you where to.
Okay, great. That's really good news. Yeah.
People sure love the whole thing.
Thank you so much for. Yes, so much. I mean, the entertainment. Soaringly high.
In a way, you can't beat this. Probably.
I don't know, but yeah, I think it's
My income is specifically determined by poverty.
It's amazing. This is like programmed to.
And it is, because I get Social Security and I get a pension. That's where they draw the line. They give you that much money. It's just at the line of poverty. But here in Slab City,
Boy is territorial. Territorial. I did play for him. He's going. You know he is. He's going. All right.
You want to grab another? Go ahead. Yeah. Good.
Yes, and I'll be.
All right, I see you.
Secretly, right? That. An 11-volt battery and a little fan and a little black and white TV, you know. The right season.
Hey guys, this was
Well, you can live here. You don't go out in the direct sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something when the sun's blazing, that's vampire.
Happy to show you around Bombay.
I'm disappointed that group of guys back off.
Well, thank you guys for all coming. Pretty good night.
Great night.
Nice crowd.
You helped with the.
yeah, I'm driving.
Yeah, there's no real word to say. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. That was great, guys.
Thanks.
Hey, those people ought to cheer Frodo, man. He's the one that does the work.
I can tell.
Alright, safe way home.
Okay, yeah, thanks. Take it off. Thanks for dressing up. You just here for this. What the hell is that?
Well, you know, we always recommend if you've been drinking, this camp right here.
Yeah, well, it's good recommendation. Was great meeting you, man.
Huh?
It was good meeting you.
Yeah, great to have
Oh,
you there.
excellent.
Come back another time.
Wait.
Oh, well, for sure.
We have the.
Saturdays is when the day
Oh,
is
yeah.
going.
That company.
Yeah.
Good. I'll give that a try.
That company that sells them.
I was hoping it'd be going
Oh,
today,
yes,
but it
it's
didn't
good
happen.
to see you, yeah.
Huh?
Right.
I was hoping it would be on today.
Abundance of dry sprouts.
Good night.
You don't actually understand how long I waited to be able to say that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yay. Oh, this costume goes in my car. This is probably my trash. It's not.
Later, dude. Till next time we meet up. Yeah, get home
Hey,
safe.
goes anyone?
Later.
I know.
We're gonna head out.
Okay.
We're gonna go camp where we camped last night, off the road.
Where are you guys?
Bring it in.
We're going to their hotel. And then I'm leaving
Good, good seeing you. I got your extra Instagram. Eddie, yeah, down on the trail, huh? Have fun. It's right off the road, by one of the antennas. I call it Verizon campground.
On the 111?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that too. I'll bring it up with Bonnie. As far as the fire, it's really nice. There's a fire ring right there, and then it's like a palm tree. Yeah.
So you'll probably.
If you drive a little further, you can drive to the park.
No, we just drove off the road and I just turned off of one of the towers.
Right, but I'm
Then
saying,
I made
in the past, have we driven from down here up to the National Park?
No, I haven't.
Some pretty awesome spots along that.
Yeah, just in the park itself. That's
Good job tonight, guys. See you all later.
Have a good night.
Hey everybody, how come you're still here? Here, want to look at the parking lot with everybody leaving? I guess. Well, the show's over. You should go home. See, there goes the band right there, man. All right, everybody. It's been a great night. Thank you all for joining us. Have a good night.